Hello, I'm Matthew Kowalski, and I'm speaking to you today about green buildings and why you should look into them. Earth is in danger, and green buildings are one solution to help. Over the years, we have all heard about climate change and how humans are negatively impacting our environment. One solution to help reverse the impact humans have had on Earth is buildings, specifically green buildings. So what are green buildings? Green buildings, also known as sustainable design, are a form of sustainable infrastructure. They are meant to consume less of our natural resources to help preserve the planet we live on. This type of design is meant to increase the efficiency of many aspects of our lives, including resource consumption and quality of life. Green buildings must follow a certain criterion to be considered sustainable. This includes a mutual support between three aspects. These aspects are social, economic, and environmental. Along with the three aspects, there is a set of 10 criteria. The 10 criteria are 1. Physical building, 2. Energy consumption, 3. Water consumption, waste, and water waste, 4. Site and surroundings, 5. Human behavior, 6. Quality of housing, 7. Culture and values, 8. Communication and transportation, 9. Safety and comfort of living, 10. Price and availability. Through research and analysis of many journals, the most important of these criteria are energy consumption, waste, water consumption, and water waste, and physical buildings, with energy consumption being the most discussed. Compared to traditional architecture, sustainable housing has significantly less impact on our environment. Traditional architecture has a negative impact on our environment. Traditional buildings produce more pollution. The results of many studies show that the buildings, typically traditional buildings, consume 20 to 40% of total energy. This is converted to roughly 10% of the global CO2 emissions. Sustainable housing consumes roughly 70 to 95% less energy. Traditional buildings use a poor choice of building materials. The construction industry has a large impact on our environment. They use roughly 30% of our Earth's natural resources. Most traditional buildings use concrete, which is one of the highest energy consumption rates at 61%. Wood and ceramic are some of the resources used in green buildings, which have roughly 20% energy consumption. Aside from the environmental impacts of these types of buildings, green buildings have additional benefits. Green buildings have more benefits to you than just saving the environment. Green buildings have personal benefits. Green buildings use a lot of windows, which brings in more sunlight. Lots of natural light and windows gives a greater connection to nature. This helps with sensory and overall mood. Studies have shown that connecting with nature helps improve cognitive abilities. Green buildings also have cost-saving benefits. The tables shown here are taken from the economic benefits of sustainable design. Each table shows data from a traditional home and sustainable building prototype. The top table shows energy cost, and the bottom table shows water cost and consumption. Green buildings use lots of recycled materials. These help decrease the energy cost by roughly 37%. These include lighting, heating, cooling, and Green buildings also decrease the water consumption through the use of rain catchers, low-flow plumbing, and no water urinals. Based on the prototype, the annual cost of water consumption in the sustainable design was roughly $350 less than traditional designs. The water consumption rate also decreased by 57%. The sustainable prototype saved an annual energy cost of $4,310. In conclusion, green buildings have many benefits to not only our environment but also our daily lives and well-being. Traditional architecture is impacting our environment negatively. Earth is in danger, and humans are living in one of the biggest things impacting our environment: buildings. Green buildings are one solution for us to positively impact the planet we live on.